me, 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 me. I don't like it. Me, 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 me.
DSP cries it.
Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with live. Right now is DSP bitching about being an adult. What did he have to do on his day off? Go to the vet. Gotta take care of your cat, right? Well, unfortunately, the vet didn't understand that he's a very important person. He's very busy. He has to get home and play WWE Champions, guys.
They were like, you look pretty good. It's different to see it, kind of having a different vibe. And I was like, all right, why not? All right, cool. So I had opportunity to do that. Outside of that, we did a few other things. It's, neither here nor there. The one thing that
Neither here nor there. What I really need to bitch to you guys about is this.
I want to talk about is this vet visit, all right? I'm pretty upset. Let's explain what happened, all right? So, for the record, Jasper Kitty is not sick, all right? He's perfectly healthy. He has nothing wrong with him at all right now. He was going in for his yearly checkup, and he was going in to get his rabies vaccine follow-up, okay? Now, I don't know how the rabies vaccine works. That's on the doctor to explain it to you, right? But I was under the understanding that he was going to probably need his rabies vaccine follow-up, but we had scheduled him just for a checkup, and we figured while we're there, we'll get everything done, right? So, here's the thing, all right? We've taken Jasper to this vet for 3 straight years. The first year, they were still at the end of COVID. So back then, everyone was still wearing masks here in Washington State, and you couldn't go in anywhere. It was like, oh, God. It's like everyone has to have a fucking hazmat suit on. So, oh, my goodness, here's Jasper. Oh, sorry, sir, you can't go back there with it.
As toxic as you are, they probably do need a hazmat to be around you.
We'll take him into our sterile room, and we'll examine him ourselves, and we'll tell you the findings. It was like, what the hell is this? Stupid COVID was so bad, and everyone was so afraid. Here in Washington was one of the worst. We were like some of the worst afraid states there were. So you couldn't do anything, right? Now, the good news is last year, all right, all that
Stop
was
fucking with your hair.
with. No more masks, no more being afraid. So last year, we took Jasper to the same vet in the summer. We were allowed to go into the exam room with him. And here's the thing about Jasper, okay? Jasper Kitty absolutely hates being in the carrier. Whenever he's in that carrier, he's very upset and nervous. If he's in the car, he's panting and he's meowing. He's just afraid. He hates the carrier for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if he had a traumatic experience in his past, but he hates the carrier. When he's out of the carrier, he is perfectly fine. So to give you an example, last year, they allowed us into an exam room, so we opened the carrier. He comes out in the exam room. He's having a blast. He's crawling on the desk. He's jumping all around. He's having fun. He actually enjoyed his vet visit last year because, for the first time since COVID ended, you could go in the exam room. He was allowed to run around, have free reign.
Probably shouldn't let your cat have free reign, but alright, whatever.
Had a great time, okay? And it was great. So I remember last year, the vet examined him, explained everything that the vet had found. They said he was a little bit on the overweight side. We need to cut down on his food, which we've done in the last year. All right, good news is he lost some weight in this last year.
You need to do that for your wife.
And a few other observations, whatever. But that was great. And by the way, it was quick. Like I remember last year, we basically waited in the waiting room maybe 10 minutes, got right into our room, our exam room. That was maybe like a 10-minute wait. Vet came in, exam, done. We were out within like 40 minutes. The whole visit was done. It was awesome. And we were on with our day, okay? So here's what happens this year, okay?
He was slightly inconvenienced.
So, I know. You already know what's going to happen. You already know it's going to be some fucking bullshit rigmarole, right? You ready for this? Okay. We show up early. We actually showed up 15 minutes early.
You should show up early.
Because we were hoping that if we showed up early, maybe we could get in exactly when our appointment was, and we could get out early to do the rest of the stuff we needed to do during the day because we had a very busy day planned. So, first of all, we show up early, okay? And I'm not kidding you. This is what they tell us at the front desk. Oh, you're early? Well, we can't check you in until it's time for your appointment. What? Yeah, we're not allowed to check you in until it's time exactly for your appointment. So, you're just stuck. You came for no reason. Just sit here in the lobby.
Yeah, that means they'll be ready when they're ready for you.
Great. Well, Jasper hates being in this carrier, and now he's stuck in the carrier for extra time because they don't care that we're there early. They just, just wait. All right, fine. So we wait, and then when it's time for our appointment, we check in. Okay. We then wait in the lobby for about another 10 to 15 minutes. So apparently they weren't ready regardless. And then a tech comes out. And the tech comes out and says, oh, you were early. I swear to God, this is what the tech says. She goes, oh, you were early. Well, the vet is late. Still on lunch.
Uh-huh. This is 100% bullshit and you know it.
Stutter.
I'll see that little snake laugh. Little snake laugh means he's lying his ass off. I know his lips are moving, he's lying, but that little snake laugh is one of his major tells.
Her words, like cuts herself off and changes what she was saying mid-sentence. Still at lunch. So obviously, the tech inadvertently admitted to us that the vet was late for work. Okay? So we can't get you in yet. You have to wait in the lobby, and once the vet is back from lunch, we'll let you in. But our appointment is at this time, and the vet's not here. Okay, so what is going on? Now, in the meantime, other people are coming in with their pets. There was someone who came in with 2 chihuahuas. They were let in within 5 minutes into an exam room, and you could hear the doctor over there examining and dealing with the chihuahuas, having a great time in the room. Another person comes in with a cat and a carrier. They're allowed right into an exam room. It's only us that are stuck in this lobby waiting.
Maybe it's because they knew you're the guy. They were watching your Twitch.
With Jasper and his carrier. Now, if you add up the time, it's been over a half an hour he's sitting here in his carrier in the lobby, and we're not even allowed in yet. So finally, you know, the tech is there. I'm like, well, how long are we going to wait? What is going on? So the tech says, all right, we're going to take him in. The tech takes Jasper in, but not us. What? So now Jasper's in there by himself without us in the room, and we're not allowed to come in.
Good.
Why not?
I wouldn't want to let you in there, dude. You probably smell.
The people with the chihuahuas are in the room. The woman with the other cat just went into the room. Why can't we go in? No, you stay in the lobby. Okay?
Because you're a classic asshole.
So
they don't want to deal with you.
In 5 minutes. I'm not kidding. I timed it. 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, they take Jasper back out and hand it back to us in the carrier. And I'm like, did you do anything? Did you examine? Don't worry. The vet will be right with you. We wait another 20 minutes. So now Jasper has been in his carrier over an hour, and it's not even clear if they examined him or not. We don't know what happened yet. Okay? So now we've been there an hour. Finally, a woman who they... Oh, I'm the vet. You should have seen this woman. All right? She comes out. First of all, everyone else that's working there...
First of all, it's a woman. Oh, no. Doesn't this vet know that he's married? He can't have a female vet. He's married, guys.
Has their like nurse/tech garb on, so you can tell they work there. It says the name of the vet. This woman comes out in gray sweat clothes. It looks like she literally just came in off the street, maybe from jogging. I'm not sure. Her hair, you can literally tell she was late for work because her hair is dripping wet. You can tell what happened is she came in and just quickly brushed or combed her hair with water before she came.
So she did more hygiene than you did. Good to know.
Came out to the lobby. It literally had just been combed because it was wet as shit, right? So she comes out not dressed for work, with wet hair. Okay, so is that Jasper? Wait, what? You're the vet. Didn't you just examine him? Oh, is that Jasper? Okay, so here's what we found. Okay, so here's what the vet says. First of all, well, has he ever had blood work? And I'm like, you work here. He's been here for 3 years. You don't know if he's had blood work yet. So I said, no.
How would she know that you've been going there for 3 years? What if she's new? What if, oh, I don't know, they don't remember every single patient that comes in? Or every single douchebag like you that comes in?
No, he hasn't had blood work. He's never had a reason to have blood work. He's never had a serious illness or whatever. So, you know, he never had that, you know. So he's here for his exam and his rabies vaccine, right? So they said, okay, well, you know, we think he should have blood work. Why? Well, you know, it's a routine thing for these cats. Every few years they should have blood work. It's a way to check for diseases. It's a way to check for this or that. I'm like, all right, so let's be real here. Let's talk cost. What do I owe you now? And what am I going to owe you if we have blood work? Okay? So he goes, well, for the exam and the rabies vaccine today, it's $109. Okay? But if we do the blood work, it's $450.
Oh, that probably does cost a lot of money. Just saying.
What? And I was like, $450? But there's nothing wrong with him. Why do I want you to do $350 blood test? Right?
How many people have gone to a doctor when there's nothing wrong with them, just find out, hey, turns out the whatever is off the charts, most likely due to having cancer in the thyroid. We're going to test for that. Oh, hey, look at that, you have cancer in the thyroid. But I don't need blood work done, guys. There's nothing wrong with me.
But this vet is actually like hard selling me on getting this blood test. Like, he's not sick. You know?
Again, how do you know he's not sick? How do you know for a fact he doesn't have anything wrong with him?
And she kept pushing it. She's like, no, really, I'm telling you, I'm recommending us that you should do. I was like, we're not doing the blood test, all right? This is ridiculous. Like, we're not doing this blood test. You know, he came here for one thing. This is absolutely ridiculous. So, by the way, at this point, we don't even know if he received his vaccine or anything. This vet told us nothing. So the vet says, all right, well, I'll be back. And goes into the back and disappears, I shit you not, for another 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Don't they know he's a very busy WWE Champions player, guys?
And then comes back again. Well, never comes back. We never saw the vet again. If that even was the vet. I don't know. There was nothing on the person to say they were the vet. Okay? Finally, the vet tech...
And now he just changed his story. Good job changing your story mid-story, dude.
...comes out again. So now we've been here almost 90 minutes. Jasper's been in this carrier, and he's very upset. He hates being in the carrier. And he's been in here for 90 minutes. By the way, we weren't allowed into the room. If he even saw a room, I don't even fucking know. Right? I have no clue. And, you know, what you want to talk about a night and day experience. Last year, they're nice, they're kind. Within 20 minutes, we're in an exam room. Jasper's out of the character. He's out of the carrier. He's playing. He's enjoying himself. He's having a good time, right? He gets his vaccine, which is quick. We're out of there within 40 minutes. We're 90 minutes into yesterday's visit, and we don't even know what's happened yet. I was ready to walk out. Kat was very upset. She's like, I want to get out of here. This is absolutely ridiculous. I said, if they don't come within 5 more minutes, we're leaving. And then they can figure out how to bill us. Because I've had enough of this. This is fucking ridiculous.
Nice Lena Manuel band right there.
How we're being treated, right? So... finally, the vet tech comes out again, not the vet, and says, all right, we're all set. I said, what do you mean we're all set? We're ready to go. What do you mean we're ready to go? Did he get his vaccine? Oh, yeah, when we brought him back before, we examined him, we got him his vaccine, he's good to go. You didn't tell us. You never even, we've been sitting here an hour and a half, you never even told us that you did that, right? So I go up to the
next time, just give him a pill, leave him on the side of the road. This is so giving vibes of the Leanna hospital story.
Front. And I pay for the exam of the vaccine, and they give me that tag that says that he's been vaccinated or whatever. And they hand me a ton of paperwork. Now, I don't know what any of this paperwork is, okay?
So, read it.
I wouldn't know until I have a chance to read it. And I said, we got Jasper home. We had a ton of shit to do. We had to go grocery shopping. We had to do a ton of stuff. So, later that night, all right, I come home, and it's time. Let's read the paperwork. It's like 8, 9 p.m. now, right? So, I start reading the paperwork.
What the fuck were you doing out of your house for so long? Oh, is the sushi place really... that good? They had to go there super late? Good to know. And here comes another Lean and Manual band.
Paperwork. And on the paperwork, all of a sudden, it says all this shit on the paperwork that this vet never told us about. All right? Number one, it explains the whole vaccination process. It says last year he got his first dose. This year's the booster. Now that he got the booster, he doesn't need a rabies vaccine for 3 more years. So we don't have to worry about getting him back to the vet for his vaccine next summer. It's taken care of. Cool. We got 3 years to wait till 2026. Did the vet tell us that? No. Never explained.
That's why they gave you the paperwork, jackass.
Another thing, and this really got me, okay? There's something on there that we absolutely should have known. The vet didn't tell us. It says, Jasper is starting to show early signs of a little bit of dental plaque. Now, it's early. What you can do is you can do, like dental treats. You buy cat dental treats and things, and it'll actually start cleaning their teeth nicely. And as long as you do it regularly, it should not be a problem at all. He should be good, all right? But it even says on there, some cats, it doesn't actually help, using the dental treats. And long term, they might need to get tooth cleanings, all right? So keep an eye on it. The vet didn't fucking say that at all. Now,
that's why they gave you the paperwork.
After the vet appointment, during our day out, we went to the pet store, and we actually bought Jasper things. We could have bought him the dental treats, but we didn't know we needed to get them because the vet didn't fucking say anything. Okay? So,
and read the paperwork.
Literally, we went to the vet for an hour and a half. Jasper was seen for 5 minutes. And literally, the vet told us none of the information that we should have known while we were there, and expected us to just figure it out later by reading this giant stack of fucking paperwork that they gave us to go home with. Okay?
Yes, the paperwork that they gave you to go over. How dare the vets expect me to read?
So, after that,
Lean in manual ban.
we are not going back to this vet. And it's a shame because we actually had a great experience with this vet last year. We thought the vet was great. Now that COVID was over and you're able to go into the exam rooms with your pet again, we had a great time. He had a great time. I have pictures on my phone of Jasper having a blast at the vet last year. I'm not even kidding. Let's see if I can find it.
Sure, you can show your phone for this, but you can't show your phone for WWE Champions. Good to know.
Gotta go all the way back here. Hold on.
What are you taking so many pictures of that you gotta... Wait, guys, I gotta go back. You don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. What are you taking pictures of?
Almost. It's Christmas. Here it is. Here's Jasper at the vet last year when they let him into the exam room and he was chilling on the counter. He's having fun. He had a great time. You know, not in the carrier the whole time. That was August of 2022. This year, it's like a completely different fucking place. Like, you know, what happens to these places? How is it that in a year, they completely changed their entire process. Why did everyone else around us get to go into a room with their pet, but not us? Why were we...
Did you shower before you went in? No, you only take 1 shower a week, dude. Usually take it the night before, so you should have not been smelling like ass, but who knows? Maybe you were too busy to take a shower the night before.
Rushed in and out for 5-minute exam, but kept there for 90 minutes. Why was the vet late? Because that's the truth. The problem is, I think, here's what I really think happened. The vet is basically, we got the worst vet in the place, right? They were already late for work, so we had to wait extra just for the vet to show up. And then when they showed up...
But they said they were out to lunch. You added... Oh, no. They totally accidentally admitted that they were late. Really?
It was a rush job. Oh, he's just here for his yearly exam. All right, get him in quick. Let's do this fast. Okay, we're done. On to the next. Well, they're still here. Oh, shit, I gotta go out there and talk to them. Oh, man. Oh, and I gotta do my hair. And runs out in the sweat, goes, hey, everyone. So just so you know, by the way, let's upsell on a $300 blood test. And let's try to scam the fucking poor people out of $300 that we definitely...
Yes, taking care of your pet is a total scam, DSP. How dare they expect you to take care of your pet?
Don't need to spend, but they're being idiots about it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I made like no money on this visit today, so let's try to upsell them to make profit, right? It's exactly what it was. A $300 fucking blood test, you know? Like, are you out of your mind? So...
Out of your mind expecting me to take care of my pet?
We're not going back. We're done, you know? And it's sad because, like I said, last year it was completely different. I felt like it was a great vet a year ago, and then somehow this all changed. You know, in the last...
I think it'd be funny if Trolls figured out what vet he was going to, let him know that he's the guy. They were watching his Twitch.
Last year, and now it's a completely different business. Like, I would never go back there after that. That was such a horrible experience, right? So, yeah. So that's it. So, anyway, that was our experience. And it sucked because, you know, this is something that we were hoping would be under an hour. All in all, with that taking so long and the driving, it was over 2 hours out of our day, and now we were way behind. So we didn't actually get to do everything that we were supposed to do or wanted to do yesterday. You know, we got maybe half the stuff that we wanted to do. We had a lot of things lined up, and we're like, well, we're too tired. We don't have time to do it. What are you going to do, right?
Tired from what? Sitting on your ass playing on your phone in the waiting room? And alright, well, they were half an hour later than we thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be an hour. They were actually an hour and a half. We only got half the stuff done. The fuck were you planning on doing that half an hour meant you could only get half of it done? And you also, you were out till 8, 9 o'clock, so... The fuck were you doing for 10 hours? We only got half the stuff you wanted to do done.
So, it is what it is. You know, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that that's how we were treated after having such a great experience last year. Out here, there's a lot of competition for pet healthcare. There's a ton of vets. There's a ton of these places. So, why they think they're going to do well in an environment when you have direct competition literally right around the corner, I don't get. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens moving forward. Hopefully, we find a better one, you know. The ex-Mata says, do you ever thought to ask them why the visit went like that? Yeah, it's called customer feedback, which you're supposed to give after your visit. Oh, we're going to give it to them. Don't get me wrong. There's no reason. We're going to give them the feedback that they deserve, and they're going to understand why we're not ever going there ever again after being treated like that, you know. The point is, it doesn't matter why. The fact that it happened is bad enough. I don't care. Oh, it was an extenuating circumstance. Well, I don't want to be your extenuating circumstance. I want to go somewhere where I'm treated like everyone else. Not that we're the ones sitting in the waiting room for 90 minutes while everyone else got to go into a room, and we just sit here with our cat and our carrier for that time, and you don't do anything, and you want to upsell me on a $350 blood test. Like, get the fuck out of here. So,
sorry, Jasper,
that's that.
your
and
feline
you know,
age
get our
don't
feedback,
get caught in
and
time
it is what
because
it
these
is.
people don't want to spend the money.
It sucks to even have to talk about it, but you know, something to vent about, something to tell you want to know about what happened on my day off. That's what happened on my day off. Okay. All right. Let's talk about today. Let's talk about the schedule.
All right. Let's stop bitching about the vet and start bitching about something else. Later here on, he goes on about, guys, my memberships are under 475. Don't you want to gift 1,000 memberships to the other people watching? Guys, my memberships are down. Help! But it's the typical bullshit he usually does. With that, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.